of Anasa Law Firm, where I work with online coaches, consultants, and service providers to help them establish a solid legal foundation for business. Anything I say in this video is not considered legal advice. It is legal information for information and educational purposes only. What's up to everybody on LinkedIn, on Facebook? What's up to everybody on Instagram? If you are live, go ahead and comment live. And if you're catching the replay, let me know and comment replay. Leave any questions in the chat. I just wanted to do a quick live on knowing versus understanding, right? As experts in whatever we do in the online space, right? As online service providers, we, as business owners in general, right? We need to be able to understand what is going on versus just knowing, right? So we don't have to know how to do everything in our business. We definitely start off, bootstrapping for the first time and trying to do everything. And then we hire out experts and people who are actually good at this stuff, right? But even when we hand that off, we still need to be in a position where we understand what is going on. And that is the power in us being business owners, right? We are able to delegate and trust and rely on experts to do things for us, but we need to understand, be able to understand what is going on. Anasa Law Firm is huge when it comes to education, and I always preach that business owners need to be able to make legally informed business decisions. And I think that extends to not just legal aspects of doing business, but any aspect of doing business. But of course, I'm going to be talking about the legal aspect for these next few minutes. So what exactly does it mean to understand? So 3 parts. Number 1, got to know what it is. Number 2, you have to know how it applies to your business. And then number 3, you have to know what it requires of you as a business owner. So number 1, you have to know what it is. So just what is it? Plainly, the way that it applies to everyone. What is it? What does it mean, right? What is an LLC? What does it mean to have an LLC? What are the benefits? What are the drawbacks, if any, right? What are some considerations if you should decide between an LLC and a corporation, right? What is a business insurance? What is a contract? What is a trademark? When do these things pop up, right? Just having that general knowledge as to what these things are and what their purpose is, how they fit into business is super important, right? That's just a foundation. The next part is number 2 is how it applies to your business. This is how we get super specific. And y'all know I'm a mompreneur, so you probably hear the little one crying in the background. He's just demanding breakfast from his daddy, but he is all good. Number 2, right? How does it apply to your business? So this is when we figure out, like, do I need this, right? How would this fit into my business right now? If we're going back to the LLC example, should I form an LLC right now? What is it going to do for my business? Because I'm in X type of industry, does it protect me from additional risk, right? Like, what are all the factors and considerations of what I do and how I do it, right? When do I need to implement this? When we're talking about trademarks, and I am hosting a trademarks masterclass, by the way, February 21st at 3 p.m. West Coast time. You can join us live, or you can catch the recording, register with the link in the comments or a link in bio. It is $97 to join, so you can come learn all about trademarks, right? But trademarks is one of those things. Like, do I need a trademark? What am I going to use a trademark for? How is it going to benefit me in my business endeavors? How is it going to apply to my business goals? How does it influence my business goals, right? Same thing with contracts. Like, what contracts do I need in my business for the work that I do? I work with people one-on-one. I work with people in a group setting. I work with corporate entities where I go in and present for them, right? What does that mean for my contracts? And how do I stay protected through negotiations, through people not paying me, asking for refunds, through changes in the job description or the work that we're doing, right? This second part, number 2, how it applies to your business, is the most critical part, right? Because I believe everything in business is connected, from lead generation and marketing and sales and operations and legal and taxes and accounting. Like, everything influences one another, even operations, right? That's something that I often talk to my clients about when we're working on contracts. So how does operations influence contracts, right? Depending on, what operations or what SOPs you have in play in your business, that could impact your business policies, right? And we're drafting those business policies in your contract because also those are client boundaries, right? So these things are always intertwined, right? The type of business entity you have, and whether you have one LLC or multiple LLCs, will impact like your goals and the way that you receive income, right? The way that you collect money, which pertains to accounting and taxes, right? Everything is intertwined. So this second part, as to how does that information apply to your business, is most critical to understand, because you can take general information from a blog, a YouTube video, a live like this one, and fine, you can understand it at the outset, like an LLC or a contract or a trademark is meant to do A, B, and C. But that doesn't mean the same thing for your business, right? Not as plainly as the way that you received information, right? When you apply general information to your business, it comes out completely different, which is why number two, again, is most important. And then the last part, number three, what does it require of you, right? When you've learned what it is, whatever that thing is, how it applies to your business. And then number three, what it requires of you. This part is going to require you, right, in general, to just know what's going on with your business, right? The ins and outs of your business. And this part here, when I'm working with people on contracts or just trademarks, is often a part that people still need to figure out, right? Something that they need to dig deeper about or explore before we can continue working together. But what is required of you as a business owner? So, for example, if you're learning about trademarks and then you find out how trademarks apply to your business, and then number three, like what it requires of you, like what do you need in order to file your application? What do you need in order to, continue using your trademark in the way that you applied for in order to get that protection, right? What does it mean for you to use it in partnerships, right? And how are you supposed to act? Or do you contract differently with people? Do you have conversations differently now that you have these trademark protections and this intellectual property and this just box of business assets that you've been building, right? Do you act different? Do you act the same? What information is needed from you, right? All of these things that there's going to be all of these components that, as a business owner, once you have that understanding, you'll be put in a position to make a legally informed or just informed decision for your business. And having and being able to make an informed decision means understanding the pros, the cons, how all of those apply to your situation, and then making a decision based on that foundation. So that is what I have in a nutshell for y'all. In summary, number one, you do not have to know how to do everything in your business. You just need to be the expert at what you do and bring in the money. That's really it. But you do need to understand what is going on with your business. I don't care if you delegate it, if you have a full-time professional, you should always know what's going on with your business. Number one is understanding what it is, right? We're talking about trademarks or LLCs or contracts. What exactly are those things? When do they apply, right? What do they mean? Number two, how does it apply to your business? How does it impact your business operations? The way that you work with clients, the way that you show up in the online space, or the types of services that you offer, your goals and the decisions that you're going to make, right? How does it apply to your business? And this is a critical part for understanding. And then number three, what does it require of you as a business owner? What information do you need to give up? What information do you need to dig deeper on and learn, right? Are there new components that you need to add to your business? Is there something that you need to fine tune? And then those three things lead you to a position where you're able to make an informed business decision, meaning that you understand the pros, the cons, benefits, drawbacks, all of those things, and then how they apply to your business. Gonna check the comments if I'm doing this right. Somebody is saying, hey Kalisha, how you doing? Hey Leilani, that's comforting. Ooh, I missed that. Let me know what's comforting if you're still on live. But yes, those three things. If you are joining right now, again, go ahead and comment replay and then run this quick video back, because I think it's important for us as business owners and as experts in our own fields to really understand like what is going on in the business, even though we don't have to know how to do everything. Trademarks Masterclass, once again, is coming up on February 21st at 3 o'clock West Coast time. If you are thinking about getting a trademark, if you don't know what it means to have a trademark and how it can apply to your business, how you can leverage it, how you can make more money, how you protect yourself in the online space, then definitely register. It is only $97 to get this valuable information. Again, February 21st, 3 p.m. West Coast time. We are going to be live and in action. And if you can't catch it live, then the recording will be available for you to view after. If you got any questions, drop them in the comments or slide in my DMs. With that being said, I have a call that I need to get to. Oh, I did this real timely, pat myself on the back. And I hope y'all have an amazing day. Hey, Julian, how you doing? Nice to see you. Leilani said to know that we can just focus. Yes, that is the most comfort, to just know that you can focus on your zone of expertise as a business owner, that you don't have to worry about every other thing. But again, we just need to understand what's going on. Same thing like with your numbers. Oh, it's Black History Month. As Black business owners, especially, there's too many stories. I don't care what industry you're in, but too many stories about people's money getting taken. We even see it with some huge celebrities, right? Because they just weren't privy to what's going on in their accounts or in their contract or the deals that they made, right? That all comes back to understanding. That all comes back to understanding. So again, you don't need to know how to do it, but you do need to understand so you can make informed business decisions as the leader of your empire. All right, I'm gone for real this time. Y'all have an amazing